Welcome back. We're at mid-season 2029. Things are going decently well. We'll look at the injury side of things. I can't remember if Brash was hurt during the last episode, but he got hurt during the last episode at some point. Uh, Tegan Kunz, he got hurt after 9 starts. He's missed, I think, about 6 starts. He hadn't been great. He's currently on the IL with an elbow strain. But that's the negative side of things. Let's look at the positive side of things. Um, Mackenzie Gore's been really good in what will probably be his lone season with us. McClanahan, he had a rough start to the season, but has really kind of turned it around as of late. This is a really low run environment for the league this season, so it's just something to look out for. Cade Townsend has he's been really good. I like where he's at. He's came up as a rookie. He's made 7 starts since Tegan Kunz went down, striking out 11 per 9. Like, he hit on the development lab this offseason and gained a bunch of velocity. I just really like what he's done so far in his big league showing. Joe Foreman has moved into the rotation in return for Anderson Burrito. He was awesome in the bullpen. I did want to keep him there, but we had Dylan Ross, who was able to like step in as our other guy because he has 30 stamina. It was 35 at one point. He can be a guy who can throw multi innings or multiple, more than just 3 outs at a time in the bullpen. So I usually like to have one of those guys. And he's been awesome. He hit the IL with like a moderate shoulder injury, so he hopefully will be okay. He'll be back in a couple of days, so not too worried about that. In the lineup side of things, Gavina's been awesome. He's on pace for 32 home runs in his rookie season. Adrian Santana has been a huge X factor. He got called up midway through like the first week or so, and he was starting at short for a little bit, and then once Carson Williams got back, he just took over and has played third base ever since, and he's been really, really good at that spot. Royce Lewis was like really poor. And we can look at his splits. They were like really interesting. Yeah, in March he was really good in the 4 March games. In April, he had a 47 WRC plus. Then in May, it was a 137 and a 112 in June. So he's really turned it around after a really slow April. He's now playing some right field just because we can't take Santana out the lineup, it feels like. And then like Alcantara had really just struggled, hitting about 200. Eric Becker started playing some outfield after he's had a really fantastic rookie season. Then, Justin Gonzalez is, handling, everyday playing time pretty well. Young Will Hernandez handling as time. He's moved to DH because his defense was really bad, but he's been pretty good offensively. Everything's decent. Cal Raleigh started really slow. I think he had similar splits to Royce Lewis, maybe even worse. Yeah, a negative 77 WRC plus in March, then a 95, then a 190, 191, and then an 87. So really, really streaky Cal Raleigh is, but he's on pace to have one of his better seasons in a while, which is key because we weren't really expecting it to be quite this good. Yeah, everything's been really good this season. I can't really complain with what we've got. On the prospect side of things, I'll just point out a couple of things. Luke Adams pops up on here. He was a waiver claim, but not really much of a prospect, I don't think. Leonardo Hernandez is 19 years old and he's already killing it in Double A. So I don't know. He might get called up at like 20, 21 and be a quarter outfield bat for us. Like he's training so well right now. De Bruyne is like ready to come up, and we just have to find playing time for him. I hate how it doubles up all of these guys because there are more guys that I wanted to show. Um, yeah, AAA, our catcher down there, Luke Oakley. This guy's been super good. Didn't think he was gonna be like ready already, but he'll probably be a backup catcher for us next season. He's trending that well. Aiden Smith has been so good in AAA as well. It's just we don't really need a center fielder, and if we do need one, it kind of needs to be a lefty to give Gavina days off against righties. But yeah, like this whole AAA team's just killed it offensively. I guess they've struggled pitching wise. Yeah, probably a good bit with like a couple other guys in the rotation struggling. And like we've pulled up all of their starters for the most part. So yeah, we're gonna. Do I want to sim to the draft on camera and then? Yeah, I think we'll sim to the draft on camera. We'll have Joe Ryan start against Kevin Gossman. We'll do the draft and then get ready for the deadline on this episode. Shalowski homers. Shalowski's been kind of rough. Like we've had to shield him versus righties a little bit, at least more than I would have wanted to. And then the power's still like it's coming along, but it's not quite hit the 65 ceiling we hoped it would be at by now. Joe Ryan had an okay start. Drew Thorpe against Mackenzie Gore. Playoff wise, we're currently sitting atop of the wild card race as well. Not really gonna catch Boston by the look of things. During our time together, I have been satisfied with your progress. I'm happy with your overall performance. Let's go. Here's the midseason prospect list. Let's hope this is updated in our favor. Not necessarily. Mueller, Vega, Mario Virgil has been so good at this level. Yeah, let's send Mario Virgil up to Double A. He's 20 years old at Double A as a pitcher. That's really good. Yanquiel Hernandez homer. So did Gavina in this game. Both of them had multiple hits. Mackenzie Gore with a nice start. Like to see that he held some runners. Cade Townsend against Wickleman Gonzalez. And Adrian Morejon is good to return. We'll see what we want to do about that. 3 hits for Becker. He homered for one of them. He doubled for the other for one. Cade Townsend, 10 strikeouts, no earned runs. My lord. Jose Rodriguez, he had been down. I think, yeah. We'll send him down and we'll put Morejon back in the bullpen. Although one still in Ross is back. We do have a decision to make. I don't know how many. Okay, Burrito's made about 12 appearances out of the bullpen, so we will have a good sample size of him in the bullpen to see if that's what we want to continue with. Kyle Freeland against Joe Foreman. Freeland's really stuck around. Let's see, just major leagues. Yeah, he's really stuck around. He had a good year at Houston. After this is an insane season in Colorado, a 3.1 ERA in Colorado. That's sick. Then yeah, he's just been sub 4 for pretty much this whole sim. That's crazy. Helping him is getting out of Colorado for sure. Junior homers, that's a good sign because he's been kind of slumpish lately. Like he was on pace to be back into 40 home run form, but now it's just like, okay, he's gonna hit 30 and like that's good, but we'd like to see more. He's also DHing every day now, so yeah. Foreman, good start. Lorraine got a 3-out save. DeBruin was player of the week. McClanahan against Casey Mize is the matchup. 3 days, so his shoulder's okay. 4-3 win. 2 hits for Carson Williams. One of them a homer. Shalowski homered again. So good to see that starting to heat up, but we got to continue to see it. Yeah, really good McClanahan start. Batista got hit around a little bit, but otherwise good bullpen work. Now Joe Ryan against Grayson Rodriguez. We win again 4-3. Dylan Ross is set to return. Pretty quiet offensive game. We got a Becker homer and a Yonquil double. Joe Ryan, like good game. Got hit around a little bit, but not bad. How has Burrito done in the bullpen? Let's see. Yeah, he has a 1 ERA. He's striking out, 10 batters per 9. Okay, I think we're gonna demo Lorang. Although Lorang's been awesome. That's why I didn't want to demo Lorang. I think maybe we could do Schultz, send Schultz down, even though he hasn't been bad. We could send him down and then use Morahone as, but we haven't used this option yet on him, and he'll be minimum regardless. Canatario, like we could option him, but no, he's been super good. Huh. I think regardless what we do, it feels like a bad decision. Like Sandy's been good too. I'm gonna, we'll go with Burrito going down. That way we have somebody starting who can be a starter for us. Yep, I like that. Now face Las Vegas. I have Jonah Tong. We'll have Mackenzie Gore. And we've lost the 9-game run streak for a guy Gavina. Darn. Not getting on base. We'll do that. Junior homered. Royce Lewis with a 2-hit game with a double in there. 3 homers allowed from Gore. Yeah, that's a rough one. Matt Boyd against Cade Townsend. And we should be getting a development report here, I believe. And we definitely do. Swear, Zachary Kawer, I believe is how to say this name. He will be going down to AAA. Red hot. Gavino won Rookie of the Month. Nice. We'll just skim over this. This is basically what I always do on this. Jeff's, ooh, not been made familiar with this guy's game. He was awesome in rookie ball. Yeah, let's send him up. Let's control his demotion and promotion on our own. If he does well in his like 2 starts he's gonna get before the draft, he can even go up to double A, or not to double A, high A. Okay, not bad. Jose Suarez against Joe Foreman. 8-1, we get a win. Nice. Gavina, Lewis, multiple hit games. Cal Raleigh and Royce Homer, really good Foreman start. Kenzie Gore's talking about extension. I'm not really gonna entertain it. Like, he's not been bad, but we kind of acquired him knowing he would be a rental for us. Bubich versus McClanahan. Get the win. Schalowski multi-hit games with a homer. We'd like to see that. 2 for Gonzalez, 2 for Santana. Okay. Really good. Honestly, bullpen was nice. Joe Ryan against Eduardo Rodriguez. Win 3-4. Schalowski back-to-back games with a homer. Junior and Carson Williams in multi-hit games. 3 hits there for Schalowski. He's back up to like being above league average. Good Joe Ryan start. Bullpen got some work this game. Ooh, Mason Miller. Okay. Quinn Priester against Mackenzie Gore. We get another win. Right. And I see another Rock Schalowski homer in there. 2 hits for Becker. He ended up playing shortstop. Adrian Santana started there and got hurt, forearm stiffness. Okay, he's okay. Schalowski, Yonquil, Yolquin, Alcantara, and Gonzalez all homered. Not a great start from Mackenzie Gore. He got hit around a little bit. But bullpen got stuff done. Trey Beard against Cade Townsend. Darn. Junior. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Well, Junior's now out for multiple months. Y'all will see me do some solution work, and then I'm gonna probably have to cut to the draft since we have a little bit more time to focusing on this. I don't know what I want to do about that. Xavier Isaac has hit super well in AAA. We could give him another chance. We could give Camden Johnson some run. We could call up Slater DeBrun and have him play outfield and yeah, wait, let's consider doing that. Yeah, I think we'll consider doing that. Yeah, I think this is the call-up opportunity for De Bruyne. And then the corresponding will be, I think we're gonna just lead him off. We'll have him play left and Gonzalez play right, and then Royce Lewis can play first. And then against the other side of the plate, we could have Kevin Alcantara play against lefties. Yeah, no, let's just give De Bruyne full playing time. Let's just do that. Yokelin Cesspit is... Oh, no, he can just go to DH. That's good. All right, we're fine. Royce Lewis just goes to being our full-time first baseman. Schalowski homered twice. That's a good sign. He's above league average now with the bat. Carali homered. Okay. Rough game. Oh, yeah, Dylan Ross got an L there. Yeah, okay. Well, I will get to the draft, and yeah, that we'll do the draft, and then we've made it to the draft. We would be picking 26th overall. First time we've really been picking late in the draft since um, we jumped up in the draft a couple of times. Um, but yeah, we will be getting to have a different draft strategy compared to normal. There might not be a ton on the board. Although we're going to start by looking at college hitters just to see what's out there. Amari Polk, this is a good hitter, but I'm not going to take a 30 avoid K guy. Jonathan Dolinsky, really similar bat to like Eric Becker. Could play the corner outfield. Not going to have too much pop, but he's not terrible. Derek Epstein. Again, 30 avoid K. Not good. Chandler Thompson, I mean, it's okay. He could play first base. I don't feel great about him playing the outfield, so yeah, not a great first look at these college hitters. This guy Andy Jorgensen isn't bad, but again, it's just another guy with no defensive home. David Mayer, he could be an awesome first baseman, one of the best ever defensively. I don't know, that's not terrible. He's gonna slug at least. Oh. So this guy, Joel Rotanoia, I don't know, 65 contact, 60 power, and he can play second. Of course, it needs some work, but he could play there, and can't really play the corner outfield. But I like Rotanoia a little bit. So this guy just can't play second or make contact with the moving baseball. Okay. Jose Caballero. What? How is he here? Not quite as good defensively as the real Jose Caballero. Okay, some of those bats are okay. Oh wow, Mike Biddle. He's a JUCO guy. I think we're gonna take him. Yeah, these college starters in this save have been just really. I've just had a ton of success with them. I've already got a ton of them in the show. A ground baller. Yeah, I think we're gonna take Mike Biddle. That's crazy. Even though he is 19, but this is upside, and he's already a 40. Usually, I don't know if we look at high school starting pitchers, he's a good bit further along and higher upside than these high school starters even, who are good, honestly. And I like taking high school starters if I'm a good team. Yeah, and all these guys are corners. Right? None of these guys have even a 60 range. So yeah, we're gonna take this guy Mike Biddle. I like some of the college hitters, not as much as I like Mr. Biddle, and he's way under slot. That's just a good secondary thing there. We can go over slot now for the rest of the draft if we would like. The one short-sightedness of my draft approach is I don't have the catcher defense on the filter, but now we're at our second round pick, and yeah, so the guy who I liked out of all the college bats win. This isn't bad. This is not a bad player. I could see us taking him. Polk, I don't quite get Polk. Yeah, I might take this guy Kirschner. Raylan Kirschner. Yeah. He's playing the draft league. How's he doing in the draft league? Not great, but play defense. Yeah, I'm gonna want him playing second base for us. Like, he's not gonna play shortstop with us. Does he have outfield range? Not really. But like, this is a really good bat and could be like a contributing big leaguer. What starters are still available? There's still good starters available, of course. Bad personality traits gonna make me not take him. Like, I'm fine with guys having like slot demands still, but because we somehow got the best player in the draft who's going to be way under slot. But yeah, I'm going to take Fralin Kirschner. Of course, he's under slot still, too. So I'm going to feel like we're wasting a ton of money, but we're not. Yeah, this guy wants over slot, and like, could there be some bad downside to him? Sure, but like, I might be fine just taking him. Like, it's probably our last chance to overslot somebody. Although Bryce Hall is probably a better, safer bet, right? Just to be like good since he has positive work ethic traits. Maybe. High school hitters. This guy, Jimmy Gray, can play a little bit defensively. Just seeing like there's a bat that really stands out, but there kind of really isn't. There's some impossible signee guys who like we could take a chance at this guy in the next round, or like probably Andy Turner. Yeah, he's an avoid case issue guy. Yeah, we're gonna take Bryce Hill and hope that other college starter falls to us because we can overslide him too and feel okay about it. College starters. Okay, yeah, he didn't fall. Darn. Okay. A ton of these good college starters still here. Like, have some stuff to them. Let's look at college hitters. Kevin Ortiz. He can play third base. This is a good bat. Right-handed. How much does he want? 75K. Darn. Okay. Well, it looks like the entire draft we're going to be taking guys who have bonus demands, which is honestly good. Sabrio, he can play the outfield or billet. Okay. I don't hate him. Like if we just put him in the outfield, he's like a good prospect who has power and contact ability. Ooh, I might be willing to take a chance on a 30 avoid K guy if he can catch. Yeah, let's do that and hope billet falls. Okay, he did. And we can take him. I don't care. Yeah, let's look at high school guys who like have bonus demands, because not many teams are going to be able to take guys with bonus demands at this point in the draft, but we have only 3 million allocated to the draft right now. Okay, so like not good players. What about starting pitchers? Really good. And yeah, we've already made 6 picks, so I'm gonna actually end this here, and like I'm probably gonna end up overslotting like high school pitchers. Um, is what I'm gonna end up doing for most of the rest of the draft since we have extra money to spend. And yeah, next episode we'll be doing the trade deadline, maybe playing deeper into the off season, not the off season, but like the end of the season, and then we'll do something after that. It'll all make sense once we get there. But yeah, had fun. See you guys next time.